Nigeria woke up to the Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, suddenly discovering urgency, not around insecurity, not around poverty, not around the moral decay within its own clerical ranks, but around a movie title, a theme, a word, a name, Christmas. And that alone should already trouble any thinking mind. So let's be clear from the onset. CAN is not a regulatory body under Nigerian law. It is not the Nigerian Broadcasting Corporation. It is not the Nigerian Film and Video Censors Board. It is not a court. It is not a legislature. It is a religious pressure group, voluntary, internal, and it's non-sovereign. So the first question is unavoidable. When did CAN become Nigeria's moral police? You see, Nigeria is bleeding. Christians have been unalived. Churches have been attacked. Pastors have been kidnapped. Congregations have been displaced. Yet in all these years, CAN's voice has only been selective, timid, or diplomatically muted, especially when perpetrators are powerful, either internal or politically inconvenient. But a movie title, suddenly press releases, suddenly moral outrage, suddenly Christian values. That contrast alone discredits moral sincerity. Because moral authority is not proven by how loudly you police outsiders. It is proven by how rigorously you discipline insiders. Nigeria has watched over the years as pastors were accused of rape, fraud, religious abuse, financial crime, and even sexual molestation. Now, religious leaders have exploited vulnerable followers. Mega churches have become empires with zero accountability. And what they can do, or what has CAN often done about this? It's either it is silence, soft landing statements, defensive solidarity, or worse, outright protection. An organization that cannot confront its own wrath has no moral standing to lecture society. That is not hatred, it is logic. So now let's deal with the intellectual dishonesty at the heart of this outrage. Is Christmas copyrighted? Was it patented by the Christian Association of Nigeria? Was it invented in Nigeria? Was it legally restricted to devotional use? If I think around that, if I try to put my head around this whole stuff, the answer is no. So Christmas predates CAN. Christianity predates Nigeria. And religious words exist in culture, language, commerce, art, history, not in private vaults. Hollywood uses Christmas endlessly. European films satirize it. Israeli and Roman productions depict Christian symbols freely. Islamic countries allow Christian holidays to exist in public life. None of these states collapsed. None declared moral emergency. So why Nigeria? Because we confuse religion with control. The dangerous similarity we refuse to see. Ironically and painfully, this reaction exposes something many Nigerian Christians refuse to admit. When power is unchecked, religious groups behave the same, regardless of doctrine. Today it is Christians trying to police language. Yesterday it was Muslims doing the same. Tomorrow it will be another group. Same impulse, different scripture, and that is dangerous. Because once religion becomes a tool for public censorship outside the law, society stops being lawful and starts being emotional. Nigeria's constitution does not establish CAN as a gatekeeper of speech. So if a movie violates Nigerian law, let the law act. If it does not, then moral discomfort is not a legal argument. A lawful country does not outsource censorship to religious feelings. A lawful country protects expression even when it offends. Anything else is soft theocracy. CAN is free to advise its members. CAN is free to teach doctrine. CAN is free to preach morality internally. But once it attempts to control society at large, while ignoring corruption within, it loses credibility. You cannot abandon the fire in your house and then shout at your neighbor for the color of its curtains. That is not faith. That is hypocrisy dressed as holiness. And Nigerians are no longer asleep.